Welcome everyone to the show. I'm your host Don Vic. What's up? What's up? What's up? Today is Sunday, folks. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. And remember, this is a show where you find new talent, new faces, upcoming stars here on the live show all the time. What's up? What's up? So today we got a great guest coming on the show. Good friend of mine out of the 617 area, Boston, Massachusetts. One of Boston's best DJ Black, will be in the building tonight. We'll be talking to him, finding out exactly what he got going on at this present date. So make sure you guys tune in and remember to share, shake, and sharing is caring. Woo, boy. So we're gonna wait for him to come on the panel before we bring him on. I send him out the link. So once he's ready, we'll bring him on board. We'll bring him aboard the show and find out what he got going on. Big shout out to everyone that tunes in on the Don Vic Show YouTube. You already know the vibes. Facebook, what's up? And everyone else around the world. Ooh, boy. So, yesterday I had a good time. Yesterday I was out at the Puerto Rican festival with my son. We went out there. We hung out for a while. It was a great time at the festival. We had some great singers coming from Puerto Rico that sung some salsa. It was amazing. So, for those of y'all that missed it, y'all should have pulled up because it was a great night. You know what I mean? But, I don't really go out to festivals like that, But yesterday I pulled up with my son. And it's always a great time, when I'm with my son. I always say it, man. Spending time with my son is the biggest thing in my life, or any of my kids. It's something that I would never give up doing. It's amazing to spend time with your children, especially when they're adults, because usually when they're adults, they get married and they leave, and you don't really see them much. You got to plan. You got to plan to see your child, because they get their own families and stuff. But I'm fortunate to be able to hang out with my son, and have these memorable moments with him, at 30 that he is, So that's very important for me. Those are things that I would take with me to my grave when it's time for me to punch out. Um, so I just say that it's very important to spend time with your family, especially your loved ones. Life is short. You don't know when it's time to punch out. So, just spend the time with those you love, because that's all you're going to take with you is those memories. You know what I mean? So make sure you do that. You know, Other than that, a lot of things happening. Uh, I have another guest coming on the show next Sunday by the name of Kyle. He is a filmmaker, actor. I believe he was in the movie Skate to Hell, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be talking to him Sunday and seeing what he got going on as far as filming, what he's working on. Big shout out to my man Tyrell Vernon. Big shout out to Vernon, director out of Baltimore. Great guy. What's up, John? What's up? What's up, my man? So, tune in on next Sunday and find out what Kyle got going on as far as filming. There's a lot of films that are now in process. To come either out 2025 or 2026. Because this takes a while. You know what I mean? You got to find distributors, investors, and so it takes a while, right? Right, even right after you finish filming your movie, it takes a while for it to come out. Unless you're just trying to put it on a YouTube channel, then that's different. But if you're trying to get it out into theaters and stuff like that, well, then it takes a process. You got to find good distribution, um, to get it put out wherever it is that you want to put it out at. So you know, Marriage Bites. It's one of the films that my good friend Ashley Hargrove is working on. It's like a vampire and comedy film. Um, she is also I believe she got perks up, for anyone that wants to be a part of that that film. Um, so what's up, Carol? What's up, Mama? How's it going? Okay, okay. I see people tuning in. So um, it's a great opportunity for those that want to be a part of a project. She do have perks for the film. Uh, I don't know what she has now, but she did put some new perks up. Um, and I usually promote it on my page or I share it uh, for those that want to be a part of a project, you know, because that's what we do here. It's about sharing and helping. Helping people get to the next level, whatever level it is that they're trying to get to. I mean, if it's filming, if it's music, you know, that's what we do here. Directing, producing, co-producing, co-directing, um, and so on. I'm good, Carol. I'm good. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing, Miss MIA? Missing in action. Okay, Carol pops up once every 6 months. Oh, I was thinking about something very interesting. And Carol, since you're on here, and John, you guys are the first, and I got some other people watching on YouTube too. So, okay, so we all know that when we're born, right? When you come out your mother's womb, right? It's supposed to be your first day of birth, right? Right? Now, hear me out, and I want this to make sense. So when Carol, when you came out, you was born, right? Whenever that day was, that day that you came out your mom's womb, you was a day old, right? Cool. So if you a day old, then what happened to the 9 months that you've been in the stomach? Don't that count? So how can a person be born, right? You be born, and then you come out and you're only 1 year, you're 1 day old. How? How is it that you're 1 day old when you're 9 months in your mom's stomach? Don't those 9 months count for something? So you're actually a day and 9 months old. Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, make it make sense. How can you be in your mother's womb for 9 months and those 9 months don't count? I'm saying. So so if you're 30, so if you're 30 years old, you're 30 plus 9 months. Because we just can't throw those 9 months out the window and act like those 9 months don't count. But you're still breathing. You're in the. I mean, you're 9 months in the stomach. You know. I just don't get it. But those 9 months have to count, Carol, some way, somehow. You know, because you're still breathing in her womb, regardless if it's through the pipe, if it's through the cord, you're still breathing. You're still alive for 9 months. Those 9 months have to count. So you're a day old plus 9. Ooh boy. Oh man. It's funny. So yeah, folks, I finally got my guest here on my panel. My man, my brother DJ Black, one of Boston's best DJs. Been doing this for years, you know, and it's an honor to have him here tonight. We're gonna talk to him and find out exactly what got him into DJing, and what were some of the difficulties that he had as a DJ coming up here in Boston to become a DJ. Okay, folks. So please welcome my brother, the one and only DJ Black.
Yay!
My man, what's up, bro? DJ.
Up,
what's up, man? I love you, man. You my brother for life.
You, my brother, man. Moms and everybody's doing good, so
Good.
Yeah,
That's dope, man. Thank you for coming on the show. I know you're a busy guy. You be doing your 1-2s, man.
Yeah, I had to cancel something to go. They doing something at the park down here in North Carolina. Charlotte is real big with all the DJs and everything down there. So that's how we collab and everything. So I said I got to do this show at 7. Then after maybe I come down, but just get my rest on anyway. I'm coming up to Boston August 1st to the 4th. And August 3rd, we're doing something in Franklin Park celebrating hip hop.
Okay, that's what's up. So now that you say that, now that we on that, what do you see different from the DJs out in Charlotte from the DJs out here in Boston? Is there any difference?
It's a big difference because everybody's collabing. It's not so much who's the best or whoever. Everybody, when you come to the table, everybody got the ego or I'm the best anyway.
Right.
But it don't be no behind your back or trying to bring you down. Everybody's is different.
Right.
Everybody got different styles. Everybody talks about what he can do and what he can't do. Or they bring something to the table. Try this, or I'll try this. I've been doing, or switching music, and everybody's damn near building. I mean, you see more building than you see more hate.
Right. So, growing up here in Boston, because I know you're from out here, how'd you start DJing? What inspired you to start to DJ?
Well, it was. Let me go deep. It was in like 71, 72. Maybe 73, 74.
Okay.
There was like radio stations like Wolfman Jack and WRKO and stuff like that. And I used to see radio stations, because it was coming out, because back then it was like bands. And I was playing drums before the DJ gang came in. We knew there was DJing, wouldn't come from the radio station, one turntable before all that got into it. But, it was all about talking, personality, just doing a lot, radio talk. So, and talking to the community. So one day, end up, fast life, getting into the game a little bit. I end up going to New York, and by me going up to New York, Queens, I didn't realize I was in Queens. Queens wasn't known as Queens back then. It was just New York was known. You know how New York was. We went up there, breakdancing thing. And the way New York was, I seen these two twin brothers, and there was the Disco Twins, and they was going back and forth. That's the first time I ever seen them, and they got a documentary about them now today. But I seen them doing tricks. This was in the 70s and 70s, because it was all about systems and DJing, and Jamaicans had the sound with the big speakers all in New York. It wasn't nothing about no rap, hip hop. Everybody was playing like the Ohio players, James Brown.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't crossover to disco. Disco, everybody was thinking about Studio 54 and all of that. And when in the hood, like like you see, abandoned buildings and everything
Yeah.
on, who was in there creating something to do. I think God gave us that hip hop,
Yeah. Yeah.
For real.
Yes. Yes.
You
Yes.
know, because
Yeah.
how that came about now, that's just like a trillion dollar business now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's you know, and it's good that God gave us something, because now there's something that we can call our own, that can no one take that from us. You
Right.
know,
They control now. They get in the kids' minds now, and in a way, a lot of things are being watered down. People can't take criticism, and people, there's no showmanship. There's no artist development, how to rock the show and be in front. The stuff I'm into. And some people in Boston, like I carry my Massachusetts hip hop. I
yeah,
carry it down. They know where I'm from. They hear the Wise Guy music, RSO. They hear a lot of stuff coming from Boston, and they know it's dope. But some rappers, they don't want to take criticism because it's like you're not telling a story. You're sounding good. Have you
right,
did that? I hate a rapper that talk about how much money he getting and this and that, and you ain't really doing it because things sound good. It's
right,
like a lot of hip hop came watered down. We're
yeah,
being lost as the people out here because hip hop is more. It's our movement. All of us. It
yeah,
was a movement because what was going on in the hood.
right,
We forgot about that. As people together, we're being divided now, and the
yeah,
system worked so hard to get us divided. Now they can sit back and watch it all go, just like the Klansmen. They can sit back and they don't have to put on white sheets no more.
right,
It's us right now, us killing each other.
right,
It's us hating on this, hating on immigrants, hating on this, hating on that, when God gave us this country. And when
right,
it came to this music, there was something about this music that's in all of us. You know what I'm saying? People argue about did Spanish come up with hip hop? Did blacks come up with hip hop? Or this come up with hip hop?
yeah,
Well, you know where it all started from.
yeah,
But you gotta look where Spanish came in with the break dancing.
right, yeah, yeah. We didn't right. We didn't create hip hop. You guys created. We was part
Right.
of. We was part of the creation because we
All
was
part of
there.
the movement because we was
Right.
all down. Like
Yeah.
if you take all of us and you all down, all of us, we all gonna stick together and rise. And that's what
Right.
happened. We rise in the community. When it
Right.
came to that, hip hop is 5 elements.
Yes.
And that's
Yes.
how it came about. Like, it was something that was, how you sit around and you at home and you around your way, you bored, ain't nothing to do. We sit there and think and create what you want to do, what you want to do, what you got, and we create. That's the
Yeah.
same one. He got a speaker, he got a turntable, he got an amp. He know about electricity, tying things to the pole and turn
Yeah.
on some juice. Everybody got a position, and that's
Yeah.
how hip hop got created. Because there
Right.
was nothing we couldn't cross over and do what they can do, so we came up with our own.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they
Yeah.
and they took us off that block. They
Right.
they tried to ban hip hop. I'm growing up
Right.
in the age. I'm 62. I grew up
Right.
in the age when they was trying to ban hip hop. You getting arrested for hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember back in the days, Rick, when we had the block parties and we used to lock
Oh
down the
man.
streets, and I used to live in at that time I used to live over there in Magnolia by Intervale,
Yes.
and
And
that's
Vic.
what Orange Man. That's when Orange Man was out.
Oh man,
Big,
you
big
know
shout
that.
out, big shout out to Orange Man.
Shout out to Orange Man,
You know,
free Orange Man. Listen,
yeah,
Vic, people don't know where you come from, Vic. And I
yeah,
watch you how you got this show going on, your steps, and what we was all into this game out here in these streets.
hmm,
And the one thing I know about people, you know what I'm saying? I can say it now. I'm an ex-dealer. I've been to the thing. I don't do
yeah,
shit no more. But I'm
right,
just saying, when we had, there was times that gatekeepers in our hood, we sit down together and we invest. We was trying to get a label. We was trying to get things going on. Like I remember when you had Herbie,
yeah,
and a lot of, and don't get me wrong with a lot of things. See, people got to know the difference between spitters and just a rapper, just spitters and people who tell stories. Herbie was a storyteller.
Yes.
Main Terror's a storyteller. He had to learn. Mike McNeil, storyteller. We talking about now. We say Exit Fame, and everybody say all these other people that's out. You know what I tell Exit Fame and all of them? Like I said to Edo G.
Yeah.
I said, Edo, give me another hit. You know that hit he had, I gotta have it. No matter what, that was a hit, right?
Yes,
Main
yes.
Terror made This Is Boston Mass, doubleheader. We don't give these are hits. So I tell Exit, give me a hit. We know you can rap. I want hits that come out of people.
Right.
Nobody picked up the torch of Don Hazel, really. R.I.P. Don Hazel, because we know the movement. When I came back from down south and I got with Don said, I'm getting into the movies now. I said, nah, I ain't doing that. Let's stick with the music. I'm gonna do the movies. But he added both at both times. Like he died struggling with that. He died with that. A lot of people don't realize. I have his last couple of phone calls, and I always keep Don alive. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of work to do because we're separating in the hood. The kids, what's going on out here, they don't know nothing about the politics, this game, the Republicans, Democrats, how they play the game, this and that, ain't that. We, all of us, we just have to come together and stand up, make our own leader. We invest our money in, and then we demand things. We can get things. We need after school programs. Everybody split up.
Yeah.
They
You're
split
right.
up.
Yeah. And you know, and I see the change, you know, because you know, I do construction and a lot of parks, basketball courts are getting are getting demolished to build new buildings and condominiums. So they're taking away, you know, all these things for the kids, basketball courts. You see what happened in Washington Park. I mean, you know, they took away the pool, you know. So
it's a plan. It's all a plan. See, the thing about it, and I be trying to hit some of these young kids, they don't like when I talk. Because I don't, you know me, I don't sweep it under the rug. And I tell you, when we go and vote, do y'all remember when everybody went and vote for marijuana to come in? Every kid, everybody, vote. On that vote, it says marijuana sanction, which is sanctioned immigrants, and other stuff that come with it. What you signed for. I don't want people to be poor. They come over, like I said, this country, God, this is supposed to be free.
Right.
But you are not looking at the people that's already homeless, that's in the hood right now. All the fentanyl, people are dying. It's just genocide, turning things around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we looking at it through social media. Some of these kids don't, when they graduate from school, they just passing them. They don't even know. After 12th grade, they sick. Smoke and get lazy. Everybody lazy, laid back. I got you. When I hear that word, I heard it. You know, it's like that's because it sounds good. There's no action in this movement.
Right.
Like it's like everybody got spooked. Our leaders and ancestors and all that died for us to get this far. Y'all got to remember about Emmett Till. You learn about how they killed that girl Sonia, but you got to look at what happened to Emmett Till, and before that, the lynching. Everything was going on. What they did to Spanish, Cape Verde, and it's all of us. If we all come together and know who we are, we can move. Stop blaming that man now.
Yeah.
He's doing his job. We suck at everything. Shoot, when the drug game was out, we sucked. We started buying for us and glorifying instead of thinking about our grandkids.
Right.
So it's so much. Look at our shows. Look how far we came.
Yeah.
So we can pass this on because we're the OGs and we pass it on. See, some of these young kids don't look at us like they see us. They see we up. The other OGs is not representing because you copying. You doing this and you 45 and 50 years old teaching them this. That's why they diss you. You got to be around these young kids to know. Even when it comes, music is the biggest thing of it would bring people together. Yeah. That is so love. And music with this game, as me being a DJ all my life, what sparked me, like I said, from the Twins coming back to Boston, things was changing with the instrumental, with the band.
Yeah.
The DJ came out and I seen it. Then the movie Wild Star. I've seen the break dances. I've seen the confetti. So I went down to pawn shop and grabbed me an S turntable, S arm turntable by like $30. Bought one and then bought another one. Got a realistic and was practicing. For we was outside in the park, Ripley Road, battling other hoods, Mattapan, Street, Humboldt, interview everywhere. Even before Adidas came out, Adidas Park. Adidas been out. Adidas how that came about. Then Run DMC ended up making a song. Oh, Adidas, he got it. But you got to remember, far as I know, when I seen first seen Adidas, I seen some Adidas in New York and do have some laces this thick on them. Breakdown.
Yeah. And the Puerto Ricans used to wear them a lot in New York.
All the time. They used to have the pro Keds, the pro Keds, all of that, the suede ones. People don't know all of that style because Spanish, when they came, they was coming with the sheet coats and this, hipping us to certain stuff, and we was hipping. So it was all together, man. Charlie Chase and all of them. I was listening to all of that, man, and see how it was a movement. They see you together, so they said we got to find some way to break them up. We had too much Public Enemy, KRS-One, all that to keep that self-destruction going. But they came up on the way in the 90s. They say, hey, we're not doing that. We want ass kick, booty shaking. This is the labels starting taking over what they want. So they can control hip-hop. And that's why they made that. So when that Public Enemy, everything went out, in a way, hip-hop got watered down. It got watered down. Then he stopped killing.
Right. The music is so much different now from when you and I grew up. There was a meaning behind the music.
Exactly.
There was always meaning. There was always a message behind our music in the 70s and early 80s and even the early 90s.
If you wake up in the morning with an attitude or something back in the days, and you just mad no matter what. If you got Walkmans or whatever, you turn on the radio or something, you hear some music that's gonna calm you down.
Yes.
And it talks to you.
Yes.
You turn on music now and you mad, you're gonna go blow up the whole. I'm just saying, they know, it's like
you're gonna blow something up.
In the day, and MCs and the stations used to talk to you. If you in love or you going through this problem, give us a call here, this and that. And matter of fact, the party's going on down here. Y'all come together. There's couples, the Shabu roller skating summer thing, jobs. If y'all want jobs, it's right here. They took the radio stations from Boston. Kept 94.5. We never did own those stations because who owned them. They own them, so they can sell the building. We just didn't own the property. We riding like we always paying rent by rent instead of trying to own.
Right.
And that's how they end up taking that. The barbershops, so many barbershops now. That's the game now. You have to open shop. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Tax write-off or whatever. But hey, I met major players from Ray Dogg's father back in the days. Tito, Green Eye Jimmy, and all of them, they was the ones. I look up to. There was pimps, players, and all. I was all downtown, shoe shining, doing all that, learning about the music and watching everybody. All stars come through in Boston. The Kung Fu Theater, just going through that before we got hit with the game. When we got hit with the game, it was like, they knew what they was doing because the plan was to flood the community with drugs.
Right.
And that's what the plan was. And they still working on us now because we're so much. Come on, Vic. Tell the truth. We can't even look at each other without a problem now.
Yeah.
It's always you. I wonder if he's cool. It's this and that. Come on. You see the work and the work you put in, the work Don Hazel put in. I put in. There's a lot of us, but we got to pass the torch. You got to find the right one to pass the torch because people use a motive to hang around you because of your shine.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't want to put in the work. No, don't put in the work, but they want to ride the bus.
Yeah, it's no collab. Like we got the Legends show getting ready to come out in the Strand. That's by family Isaac. He's doing that to bring back. What I'm saying, to get that going. Then there'll be a second one just to try to get these groups to collab. Like it was hard with the Wise Guys. When everybody had war. Everybody, you know how much murders and stuff that was going on before the Wise Guys and all that came together when it was a movement.
Yeah.
Yo, that was big. Traveling all over the world and stuff, man.
Yeah, you know, I know you're big in community and bringing people together because I hear you talk about it all the time, and you always tell me, Vic, man, we need to do this. Vic, we need to do that. You know, and it's hard to do when you don't have nobody backing you up.
Exactly.
When you don't have nobody riding with you, you know, and I know it because I've seen it happen. And
because that's where you come in, Vic. You was doing that. No one was riding all the way, and I know this. And I can vouch for this, y'all. Hear me now, live. Vic always with the community, no matter what he was doing, he put back and brung back, and it's like people was around like vultures.
Yeah.
If people wanted a sandwich, they call Vic because they need to eat. You can't get you know what I mean? That's how, wait on you to get up.
Yeah, you know.
Wait on. Yo, this just crazy because we need more people like you study learning off you. People are riding crumbs off you. Every time you drop a crumb, they right there like roaches. Right. So I can see how people attack when it comes to people. Even when Dog was up there, when Nish was there, how people's around. But instead of us sitting down, okay, this is what we're gonna do, like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and build, we'd have been rich today. Yeah. We had so many people that brung us down and that we trust. Our enemies don't give us more trouble than our friends do. Our friends be, you be so shocked. I had to cut a lot of people off.
Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes it's best, you know, I don't hang out like I used to, like you don't see me much, you know, and that's the reason why, because it's just there's no loyalty anymore.
None.
You know, it's about what they can give from you and what you can do for them. And we put in too much work. I put in too much work to just let anyone just come in and think they're gonna just, you know.
Yeah, you'll get tired of that.
Yeah, no, it takes time and work, and you know, I'm doing other things. We are doing other things, you know.
Right. And you travel, you make your moves, you gotta talk because this helps. This here, don't think this little what you do, he just doing it. No, this helps. This should help because this is how you're supposed to use the broadcast to build. Right. You know, you need soldiers like me, soldiers like you, everybody sit around and make that move. I'm looking for the bag. When I look for the bag, I'm looking for a check. Don't put no money in my hand. Just let me get that so I can build in my community and make some of this Wall Street happen.
Exactly.
I already know how to do it. That's why I learned. I had to leave Boston. I had a good girl and everything just to just to float. I couldn't get nowhere in Boston. There was too much, like it wasn't like competition, too many underbidders, too many people that, he ain't this and that. You notice they always use the same DJs, everybody the same. So, you know, the same promoters sit around and, you know, we're going to get them, think they get a crowd and don't never want to expand and this and that. Listen, if you name all the clubs I did in Boston, you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I did every club in Boston before they shut them down. Right. And nobody really know about this. They got mad clubs in Boston, but it's downtown and all that. High buildings. Them DJs getting 1,500 easy.
Yeah, I know, because my cousin DJ, Nice Guy, he's a DJ downtown.
Yeah,
he be on all the clubs. You know,
he paid.
Yeah, he getting it
because they not hating. They making sure they know DJ's good. But see, you put like the first thing you do with Boston and try to do with somebody, they'll see it at first and spark them. Before you know, it's gonna be the fuckery. Excuse me, it's gonna be some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna be something for damn, you went behind my back on that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't connect because you have to watch these type of movements, man.
Right. And I think a lot of it is with communication. You know, a lot of them don't communicate. They just assume.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people assume here to see it. You know, and another thing I see, Black, is like we got a lot of great artists here in Boston, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what gets me is that they don't support each other. They go against each other. I'm better than this guy. I'm better. Like, who cares who's better than what?
They
This
got
is
it
the
the
most.
wrong way because the thing about it is you got you got some rappers. I'm gonna tell you, the hardest good spitting rappers is the ones who don't even leave the block. The ones that's good, like really, like I said, like Herbie and Herbie was.
I was with him yesterday. I was
Yeah,
with him yesterday.
I talked to Herbie sometime. He's gonna be in the legend thing, but I'm just saying I'm proud of Herbie what he went through, and he
Yeah.
can give you that experience. He can tell you because back then, yo, he was already $1 million. He just
Yeah.
didn't get there. And a lot of these kids are there, and you got these other people who ain't really showing them. You know, there's a lot of people from Mission,
Yeah.
Eat Street, Academy, these
Yeah.
young, I mean, real spitters, the stories you be ain't got the voice like a big man. You
Yeah.
be like, damn, 18 and 19, getting that guap. You just have to show them. They don't know where they're going. And some of them, you know, to be like, there's so much war, like just by hearing their voices and kicking it with them. I can say this, they like, this was not gonna forgive this one for this one because there's too many bodies that been dropped. So you
Yeah.
gotta let that heal. The same way it's a repeat from the wise guy. There's so many bodies. Nobody forgave certain shit until we got older. I tell
Right.
them, don't wait till you get older. Don't
Right.
wait till you get so old. It's right here, right now.
Right.
You're inside Boston. You're thinking with a closed mind, knowing like you take trips, you go out, you see how they are.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
people you took me out to the breakdancing thing, and I was DJing. I had good fun. We was
Yeah.
right in Brooklyn,
Yeah. And we was actually at the Bronx.
the
Big shout
Bronx,
out to the big shout out to the Bronx and the Black Spades too, and
backstage. Yep.
FA
And my boy
75.
DJ, what's his name? DJ Ace.
Ace.
Tell him
Yeah.
I
ACA.
said,
Yeah. Yeah.
yo,
So
that was a good time, man.
yeah, but you know, and that's what I was trying to build, Black. You know, when I brought you out there with me to New York
Right.
to see something different, to see if you can, you know, something would click in your mind and be like, man, hold on a minute, I can come bring this to Boston and do something, you know. And
Yeah.
I tried to bring FA 75 here to Boston because you know I brought the show.
Yeah.
I was trying to build a team,
Right.
but I couldn't do it because
it was so many wasn't helping you.
yes,
Everything was in there. You had to get food.
Mhm.
Even when we did the fundraiser, try to get Orange Man,
Yeah.
everything we was doing a lot. It's just like we're putting in our money, but it's like everybody's around us. People
no
put
supporters,
shirts, but there's no
support.
money. So I'm like, I'm looking at I'm falling back and like seeing, okay, everybody's motive. You know what they in for. What
Yeah.
is this? So it started to let me see. It's like I need more workers, some ant workers than to have people around. Just we'll deal with them later. You know what I'm saying? You can
Yeah,
join
yeah.
later. But right now we need workers. You know what I
Right.
mean? We gotta know this game. These kids, not like schools and all of this, man. That's why, as me a DJ, I'm still from that old cloth. It will not be televised. I'm still that. So when I play my music, I'm letting it be known. Like I know what I can do in Boston. I do it live. Like even New York. I was in New York when you took me there. They thought I was from there the way I was rocking.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it's like I could do that here, but Boston don't see me like that so much. Only few people. Like you get Kid Capri. I love Kid Capri. That's what I do. But you
Yeah.
gotta do like me and the Bean to do the same thing.
Yeah.
All of that. That's why I try to just get it set. I know my energy. I'm an entertainer. I worked on it. I mastered this. I know what I'm worth. I have
Right.
contracts. I have this. I mean, orders. People are scared of contracts and this and that. Well, they don't get me no more. I told last year's price is not like this year's price. So,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But it's just crazy how things are, man. The way life is and people seeing it because it's like they closing people's minds and lying to us, and we got to keep the word out. They still
Right.
shooting us. They
Yeah.
still locking us up. The kids ain't learning nothing. There's a lot of things going on. You might think things are good. You know, you got people in front of them office, people that works for the city and thinking they doing feeding. feeding the homeless or feeding. Everybody got a little connection on something.
Right.
You know, I be saying, man, if you're gonna feed a person, don't take a picture and be like, "I'm feeding the homeless."
Right.
That's not good. If you look in the word, it's not good like that.
Right. You know, and it's funny you say that because when I tried to, you know, I did it for 2 years. I was collecting toys for the cancer kids.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember that, right?
Yeah.
And I had no support from my own city. It was like everything came out my pocket. I mean, you know, I had a few people that was with me that helped out, but
Right.
most of it was me, you know, and I did it for 2 years, but I just couldn't keep up with it because, you know, it was costing me too much. I had no support, you know, but as soon as I did a cookout, everybody there was there, you know.
Everybody, I knows that, all of that.
You know, so
DJs Iron Talk that was
Mhm.
under me, that I did a lot of things with, and really disappointed me because they feel on my mouth of what I seen. But you did some, it's like it's dirty. Cut,
Mhm.
cut. I know. So it's like I waste all these years to pass on something just in case I go. Because that was the plan around 96. When I came home, in my mind, I'm gonna work this and I got dudes on me, but I'm gonna pass things to them so they can see it. They
Yeah.
take it and run and do other ways and forget. Don't mention, don't say, but it'll come up. Don't wait till I'm dead to tell people what it is if you can't tell me now. Or you
Right.
can't say it now. I give
Right.
people their flowers today while they're alive, man.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
you know, people, it's just so crazy. People are alone, people are dying. You know, people don't hang out no more. You go in Boston now, you're gonna have to go to Franklin Park or Washington Park to see certain people that you really need to see grew up.
Yeah.
And some still there doing what they do. Those are all the homies.
Yeah.
But we dropping one by one though.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, our movement, you know, legacy things we gotta do. I know we can do for our kids. Some people's like, it is what it is, but nah, it ain't is what it is.
Right.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
So you know, what did you see as a problem as being a DJ trying to get to these radio stations to let you play in their radios? Because you know, I know you spoke about other DJs
Well,
that came into the city and they gave them positions while
well,
you
it's
was, you
like
know.
it was like that was a chubby chub thing.
Okay.
What happened was, it's like, we're in Boston. This is our state. I don't care if I'm better than Funk Flex, Kid Capri, Scratch, all of them in New York. There's no way I can get up and get in there.
Right.
That's their hood. I can't go to LA and say, let me knock out DJ Rectangle and all of them.
Yeah.
That's their hood. So Boston has always been so easy for somebody can come out of town and take over. Because sometimes I feel that some people in Boston who's gatekeepers be dick riders.
Right.
Right along with them to
Yeah.
get in. You don't let that in. Even if you got this much, okay, if you got this much, I'm gonna let you do this. So you know what I mean? But I'm
Yeah.
not gonna let you come in. So it was like Chubby Chub came in cocky. I had just came home. I'm ripping, selling mixtapes and all of that. This is Boston.
Right.
We were at the Strand Theater, me, a few other DJs, if I can remember. I think it was DJ Vance. Well, we sitting there and Chubby Chub is hosting the DJ battle.
Wow. Why would he be?
You're not in it. But you're not in it. So you're on the tables saying, I'm the heavyweight mixtape. I'm Chubby Chub. I'm this, you know, doing this good time thing. So I stand up and I say, I'm Boston's original DJ Black. What's up?
Right.
And he said, who's that cat?
Oh wow.
And I said, I'll battle you in front of your crowd. We don't need no money. We'll win for respect. Rusty, I think Jeff, Modi, all of them, they was in the backstage, I guess, when all of that. So I just feel a lot like a lot of people, you know, these are my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel you from my hood. This is Boston.
Right.
This dude here got a motive. He coming in here, he eating.
Right.
I'm seeing it ahead of time. Like this dude's coming in, he about to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we all right there. So that got faded out. Then Hot 97 was asking for more DJs, interviewing. They got Chubby Chub being the judge, being some type of judge. For me, Hot 97. I said, I ain't no way, because they had it at Tower Records down there. And I was gonna go down there to do my shit, you know, to say Hot 97, Boston, woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
And I went up there to do, you know, to try to do my shit, but find out Chubby, and then I say, ain't no way in where I'm gonna get in that.
Right.
You know, my man.
They were gonna blackball you right off.
Yeah, and I was dealing with who was I dealing with that? Scooter and them back then. We was moving Black House Entertainment. So next thing you know, I said, fuck it, let's go. But what happened was Chubby Chub and another DJ, Chuck, the light-skinned dude, they fell off. So when they fell off, Chuck knew that me and Chubb had problems, and I knew to play because they both came to Boston.
Right.
Chuck called me. Boom. Got me on Hot 97. And then I guess Jeff 2 times couldn't come to Boston and do something on Sunday. And he called me for the Source Street beat. And that's how I got in and started doing the Source Street beat. So I'm like taking over with my mouth for doing what I need to do. And that got kind of faded out. And then next thing you know, this white girl named Karen reached out to me, and she says, we heard about you, boom, boom, boom. We want you in our club. And I said, what club was this? She said, Guido. I said, damn, that was with my man, Brother O.
Yeah.
And Flex and them was out there. So I don't know what was going on. They got me out there. Then they got Chubby Chub. So now it's me and Chubby Chub. I'm doing Fridays and Saturdays and rocking, and then Chubb coming in doing his nights.
Right.
We both cleaning. Yo, back then DJs was getting hit, man. I was getting 800 a week, 400 a night, Friday and Saturday, plus Wednesday at Fundos, Dublin House, Rose Club, any other event was coming. Price was $750 and this and that. Come up my own movement with Hilltop Records. Got that going. Artist development, showing the dudes how to entertain. Then I'm booking them in Brookline Village, at Brookline Village High School or whatever, because they got some type of recreation music thing going with the lady. So they cut the check. So they hitting the check with Hilltop. I'm hustling like that because they don't know that way ahead of that game.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I'm being around all these stars at the Source.
Right.
They know I'm around Buster and Missy Elliott, Pam Grier and all that, laughing and kicking it. I'm saying this. Y'all gonna remember my name, DJ Black. I'm messing with them all. So when every time they ever come around, they'll know. But it's like that connection left, you know, from the Source and everything, because I connected with a lot of people. I should have had numbers. There was pages and, you know, all them Blackberries and all that. Yeah. I mean, street teaming. You know, I got over In the Trenches promotions in Canton. Dog had the big Source lab in Canton. With the studio, everything. We got all the labels that sent in records and music to us, posters. And what they did with us was they'll cut us a check if we hang up. Jinx showed me, if we hang up posters and you take a picture of it and you send it to the label and say it was that, they cut a check for $1,000, $1,500. Jinx showed me that shit. And that's how HBO, all that, they don't have to do it now. That .com came out. Change.
Wow.
stores can't sell magazines no more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everything changed with that. If they figured that out earlier, see how it was gonna come, yeah, because that cut off a lot of people's money. Look at how when DJ Drama, remember DJ Drama when he got busted?
Yeah.
Did he get busted? No, the labels was mad at him. Every artist was coming to him doing mixtape, and this motherfucker was going platinum.
Right.
And when he
Right.
went platinum, the Fed they came in and shut everything down to him, and then they trying to figure out how to tax us DJs. How we getting money? They
Yeah.
can't tax you unless it's that you have to set up some type of something. So here we are, and it's so much, man, Vic. It's so
Yeah.
much that I can say that what's going on is so much that we got to clean up. We need to organize and get right with our music and all that, and our people in touch, and the word.
If, if you can change anything here in Boston, as far as DJ, what would you change?
What would I change?
Yeah.
I would change the school. I would change the school, the teaching of our black kids.
Okay.
I would change in a way. I would teach them before they hit public school to know who they are. And that's at age 4 and 5 and all that, because they have programs like that.
Right. And what's your opinion on the genders at in these young public schools where they asking kids, are you a boy or girl, or it's okay to talk about
That's God's thing.
Mm.
We have to leave that alone because that's a God thing, and you know how that was taught. So you know where that came from and how they came about, but that's a God thing. And God says don't judge. We can't judge because let him. We already know what's up. Everybody really know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, but the bigger thing is what the God say. And we still like this. So that's what they got a handle on that time. Do they know who they with? You know what I'm saying? It's good and evil. And sometimes that spirit is powerful. You know what I'm saying? There's still God. There's still God is God, man. Listen, he's the judge.
Yeah.
He's the judge.
Right.
He
Right.
judge everything, whether you win or lose.
Right.
You have no opponent. There's no opponent.
No,
so that's how this world. See, you know how people go like this, Vic. I hate when people say, "If there's a God, why people got to get killed and they got to do this?" God don't have to do miracles no more. He gave you free will.
Mm-hmm.
And he told you what's going to be in this world. He didn't say he know there's bad things that's going to happen. You might whatever, but he's not going to. What I'm saying is, it is a God. Just because something bad happened, don't say it ain't. Because this is how this world is.
Yeah, there's good and evil, and you have a choice. You have a choice to either do good or bad.
Gave you all the wisdom. I had to walk through that storm to understand, just like you sitting. Nobody went. I tell kids, y'all ain't been behind the wall. I wouldn't want y'all to be behind the wall the way I came from the wall. The wall y'all dealing with, that ain't nothing. You come out here this wall. You know what I mean? And all of that crazy stuff. They used to have Scared Straight and all of that.
Right.
You know, a lot of that. But now they ain't doing nothing but just you're worth what, $58,000 a year to them now.
You know? Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, this world and this school system is also messed up. They make you go to college to get degrees, and then you graduate with a degree and you end up in McDonald's working at
the thing about it, that's a
manager.
game.
Yeah, it's a game. It's a hustle.
It's all hustle. Let me break that. Anybody who ever know. See, when you go to school, you didn't learn how to write, math, what else? Read, and what else? What else was important? One more thing was important. English. speak language, whatever's important, those things. Once you learn that, you take your brain and you research and you build your mind as you go along.
Right.
That's what it's supposed to. The man got you spending thousands of dollars on books to learn what? What knowledge? Which they telling our history a whole bunch of lies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care about Juneteenth and all of that other stuff that we found out and this and that. They've been lying to us since the day we're coming. And you know what? There's good white people. And I know this.
Yeah.
I ain't prejudiced at all.
Right.
I just know the ones who's playing the game.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know the ones who don't. I go by the spirit, how people are with spirit now.
Yeah, but even those people, man, they're against their own people too. You know, they like no one. They like no one but their kind. You know,
they will take their own out
and sacrifice them. They sacrifice their own. I mean, that's what they do.
The other night, my stepson hit me to this, but I was watching it before, but I already knew about that. And if y'all go on Netflix, you know, when she's seen all the series and everything, it's called Viking. Do y'all know what Vikings do? They take and steal and chop off their bitches. So if you look at Viking, how dude looked on there and built this little bucket with some water and put this little fan thing, looked like a fan, and just put it there and it started turning so it says west. And he said it might be some land over there. That's how they navigate. They learned that way.
That's how they made the campus.
Right. So by them going over there, when they went over there and they landed on the land, you know what they did? They killed all the people when it was over there.
To take control.
They took every land. They was conquering Vikings.
Yeah.
So you gotta go back to where those people came from. The Rothschilds. A lot of them with banks control up to date of taking land. Like you gotta look at when you was growing up, I was watching Cowboys and Indians. Then we used to think the Indians was bad.
Right.
I used to say,
there's some humble people, man.
My boy Geronimo and them was fighting, man.
Yeah.
I used to get the Indians when I'm growing up, man. To learn about a war. Muhammad Ali said it plainly. They killed a lot of them. Man, listen. Why should I go over there and fight that man when I can't live here?
Right.
And it's crazy. Why we can't? I lost the amendments. Please, people, learn the amendments. The First Amendment all the way down to the 13th Amendment. Read those amendments. They're not for us. None of those amendments for us. They use it. Only way you're gonna win is use that against them. What they wrote. That's what Johnny Cochran called it. Man, it's just simple as easy. When you get in there and learn that law library, you know what I'm talking about, Vic. You'll see them games. It'd be patient, but once you know, come on. They don't have to give me nothing. Reparation, all of that craziness they owe us, man. We've been past all that.
Yeah.
They'll never show you the Dr. King real speech. They show you I Have a Dream speech. But get the ones when he spoke in New York when he says, we need to march for our check now. They've been selling land. This was all, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is all the way it is, how they take over everything. America is all that. They talk about the flag. Why you think people don't want to stand up and do that? That flag is blood. Killed a lot. That flag. That I pledge allegiance to and all of that. And to the Republic. And to the Republic. And to the Republic that wishes stand one nation. Listen to what he's saying. Under God in it. Listen to it. It's telling you. My country 'tis. Come on, man.
Yeah.
At least Spanish people know their language. Cape Verde, like us, go deep. They done stripped our language so fucked up. I found out who the hell I was. My last name is Weidman. How did I get a Jewish last name?
Right.
I searched for it, went to Virginia. Oliver Weidman. He was a slave owner. So my family's been the name. So I was unknown. I'm unknown till I find out who I am and where I come from.
Right.
Sometimes I do your research.
But you know, we're on that same boat too, Black. You know,
Yeah, I know you are.
because we're not. You know, we're Puerto Ricans, but we speak Spanish. Let's say, but we're not Puerto Ricans, man. We're Indians. You know, we're blacks. We're
Right.
black, and we're Borinquen. Borinquen. You know, it's
But I'm just saying that's one thing I know, that that language, because they want to take that from you too.
yeah, but
They've been
Spanish
trying
is
to
not our
do.
language. Spanish is not our language.
What's your
That
language?
that Spanish is from Spain. You
Okay.
know, I forgot the name of the language that we spoke, but
Yeah, I need to know that, man, because I don't know.
yeah,
Like Puerto Rico. I'm growing up in the 70s, Puerto Rican. That was just, the language. They had the language. We used to have these talks.
yeah,
Even, growing up, and they used to say, "Yeah, we got our language, Poppy," and that's how we all clicked, because we all was really black, and we are. But the thing about it is, they will divide and conquer us.
right.
You know what I mean?
When they came and colonized us, the Spaniards and the British, you know, we had to learn that. That's what they say. If we catch you speaking any language but English, you get killed. You know, back in those days. You know, so that's how
Right.
a lot of our languages disappeared. Like, I forgot what it's called, the language that we speak. You know, I'm still researching my history
Right.
because I need to understand, like, if my ancestor didn't speak Spanish, then how did I speak Spanish? How did I end up speaking Spanish?
You know what? Check the Hannibal days. Hannibal was a black Hispanic that took over Rome with elephants. Check his shit. And they won the army and all of that. They used his tactic to take over land, because what he did with elephants.
Wow.
Yeah, a black Hispanic. His name was Hannibal. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep I know when I start looking for Hispanic, and I'll be trying to find. So it's like what you came up with me and you just said. So I said, yeah, that's right, Hannibal.
Right.
He's
So
real deep.
I'm still doing some research on it, trying to get real deep into my heritage. What was I before? Like my grandfather. I know my grandfather, my mother's side, he's African.
Right.
He came from Africa, landed in Puerto Rico, learned the language, learned how to speak the Spanish language, and married my grandmother. My grandmother was Indian.
Right.
But she spoke Spanish.
Which
and whatever.
Indians are black.
Right.
It's all came because we was the first people. We were the first people on this earth. I don't care how they saw it. It's been proven.
Yeah.
And it's not my fault. I didn't ask to be the first motherfucker here. I'm just saying. That's what happened. So I just want to know where the lies in the middle come from.
There's so much. Yeah, exactly.
You had me confused as a kid growing up with the system, because I know when we was going to school, my mother says, keep your head straight, don't look, and mind your business, and run straight home. And we was like, run straight home, because that's when the white boys was out. It was all white, busing, and all of that was going on. So me and Chris, my brother, we going to school. My brother got jumped, and I didn't like that because he got caught up. But the next day, I found a couple of leaders. There was a couple of leaders in that school. And it was, I remember his name, Dino Troiler, and then it was another Dennis Coffin.
Yeah.
Gary Burke ended up coming to that school with us. Well, in earnest, when we fought these white people back, just stand up, who wasn't taking it no more. We got black people starting to get together. They took us out of our classroom and put us in special class and say we was attitude. Oh, what ADD? They just put some shit to it.
ADD.
That's how that came about, because they've been doing this.
Yeah.
They come out with this test. You know how you do these tests and you got to circle it?
That's like you some type of lab rat or something trying to. Yeah, that's crazy.
So those are to find out if you smart, because a lot of smart black people in Spanish, a lot of was up in there,
Yeah.
and the majority of them, and what they did was dumb us. They dumbed you.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I
know
mean?
what? You're right. You're right, because I'm gonna tell you something, Black. Like everything I learned in school when I was going to school,
Mm-hmm.
now that I'm older, it was all lies.
Yeah.
So now I feel like I'm reborn again. Like I'm going back to school to first grade to learn the truth
The
about
truth.
my history, our
Our truth,
ancestors,
yeah.
how how I am black, too, and as well, and my following my bloodline, you
Right.
know, and it goes back to African American. So my grandfather being African American, my grandmother being
Yeah.
Indian, so that's in my blood,
You know,
uh
I'm
and,
seeing all of this, man, as a kid, man, like
yeah,
watching John F. Kennedy ride up down Dallas and watch him had his head blown off. We on national TV. I'm like, oh shit. As a kid, like my mother was really serious about teaching us as we was growing up. The Dr. King, the Emmett Till. My
yeah,
mother stayed us on us because she was afraid for us black kids out there.
yeah,
So she
I
had to
get it.
let us know what was going on. We watched them how they were spraying water. When Dr. King got killed, just imagine he was killed in 68. I was born
Mhm.
61. I must have been like 7 years old.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
downtown.
born.
I'm downtown. No, Fenway. All black people down Fenway. We couldn't
Yeah,
even go out the house because shit was acting up.
yeah,
How firemen. And I see firemen looking out the window, firemen and cops beating on them, spray, doing all that. And I was like, oh shit, I seen this with my fucking eyes. You couldn't
yeah,
even go in Roxbury back then. Roxbury was white people.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
You're right.
Fenway, South End,
Yeah,
Beacon,
yeah,
downtown, Commerce, that's all blacks back
yeah.
then.
Near the shore, all that was there
All that.
black. You know,
All that. I was a kid. My uncle used to drive me with our bikes back then. We used to ride the park with the trail. He used to
yeah,
tie the rope to us together. That's why I said I have a good memory when it comes to something like the elephant in the room, and I seen it, and I always wanted to talk about me and my life. What made me I didn't think I was gonna be this DJ. I wanted to be a drummer. I wanted to be something else. I wanted to be something. Something drove me to this music. I
right,
stayed with it so much, and this is all I know. That's why I had to make up a job for myself because I couldn't do nothing else over someone else. I could, but I'd be there the rest of my fucking life trying to, you know what I mean?
yeah. You're your own entrepreneur.
Yeah,
You
so it's
know,
like, it's hard. It's hard, but I try hard and try to get it, the way I need to get it. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying, with these connections and little shit, because I'm gonna start stepping out real hard on some
yeah,
other shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting
yeah,
kind of older how I move, but I try to stay in
yeah.
shape.
Right.
That's what we gotta do, man, to keep this shit going. Just like I said, Boston artists. I do this thing every Tuesday, and that's free. I've been
Right.
doing it for 5 years. Vic know that. Playing
Yeah.
Boston artists free.
Yeah.
Shit. Damn, can I get some stars, nigga? It's something y'all go. I get people complaining about, well, I didn't hear my song. Oh, I didn't get this. Come on, man. This is work. And shout out to my man Mel G, MSD. They be doing Herbie. All of y'all that still into the music, man. Terror got a new one that's out called Addicted. That's crazy. See, I'm
Yeah.
connected with all the people in the hood. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? E.
Yeah.
Burton, the Project Prince, he just came home. He got shit. Truel, Truel from Mattapan, the
Yeah.
Golden
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Dipset and all, A-Rock, and there's groups out there, Don Wee, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, that's just putting in work. We need us OGs
Unity.
together.
We
A
we
little
need
unity
unity. We need unity, and everybody to work together to go on to the next
together,
level.
but we need somebody to put some of these women together too,
Yeah.
behind these computers to find out where the money at. There's some
Yeah.
researchers on shit for business and stuff.
Yeah.
Like some black brothers, I'm gonna tell you something. They don't be so much on this computer and this and that. Y'all smart because my girl teaches me that on a lot of that. But
Yeah.
when they need to learn about typing a proposal and getting shit. That's when y'all come in. You'd be surprised how you be building. You know what I mean? You make these women, they know about that shit. Some of them know about shit. Oh, look it up. You know, you can go on AI and ask them, but the way they got AI now and shit.
Yeah. They control that.
They gotta know what's going on, because these rich men out here, these millionaires, they have to give some type of donations or something. You gotta look where they going though. Because they giving it to other motherfuckers. They ain't giving it to us in here. If you get in somebody's ear and catch that rebound, you'd be surprised what you might come up with.
Yeah, a lot of it goes to like nonprofit organizations and stuff like that.
Yeah, everybody's fighting over the crumbs though. They fighting over crumbs. They ain't making no movement. I hate when everybody's trying to, even when Boston, the mayor and the governor, not really no real shit down. So many people is trying to get, either they suing you or either trying to get for themselves, instead of just saying, hey, we need to build something right here for us right here.
Right.
No, I don't give a fuck. We've been here. We need something for us. Did you see that thing? Not to cut you off. You ever seen that thing with Monica Cannon?
No.
You heard about it?
No, I didn't.
She was a woman who spoke up. They didn't like that. If she had a tone down in her way.
Oh, hey, hold on, wait. Is that the one with the glasses? That the sister with the glasses? Yeah. She's a little chunky.
Yes.
Yeah, I met her at the
Deep. She knows it. She's a spook that sat by the door. She was real with it. The way it is, she'll cuss out and the way she went about shit. But a lot of people ride on her.
Yeah.
And then when something happened, they pulled back because the feds got involved. A whole lot of shit because how she was getting money like the man did.
Yeah.
How she was. When you start knowing how to do that shit, you become a target. Yeah. Because you ain't supposed to be knowing how to do that. She was getting all this money. Imagine everybody came together and blocked her, be the brother's keeper and brother's sister, and blocked her and moved like a unit. She would have never. Everybody would have been right.
Yeah.
In that way. But people get that shit in their hand, it turns money's the root of all evil. But I'm just saying, that went that way. A lot of stuff that didn't make the news with shit going on, and we there's other topics you can come up with too. A lot of things. Look how these young kids, people are missing.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about it,
and I see that.
I
said a lot of topics that you be coming up with, and people don't listen to the little shit you be saying. Yeah. Don't think that's like you came up with the people are missing. They used to put them on milk cartons. Now it's like, have you seen? Last seen in April at this time, and whoa.
Yeah.
And by that time you looking for him, it's been like a week later that he ain't over your house, he ain't over there, she ain't over there.
Yeah. It feels like a lot of people don't touch on subjects like that, and I don't know why. You just don't get it, and that's important to talk about. Why these people missing, like I seen an article in Chicago where, a couple years ago where they were finding Black African Americans in alleys with missing parts. Like they were dead, but they were missing the organ, they were missing the heart, they were missing the lung, they were missing the kidney.
That's why you don't put on your license.
Right.
When you die or you donate.
Right.
So go ahead.
Yeah, so I was like, man, and they spoke about it for maybe a week and then it just died out.
Yeah.
But the thing that caught me with that, Black, was this, like, that wasn't just a Chicago murder.
Right.
That was planned. Someone was going out getting these organs for somebody,
Of course.
And then the funny part was that the cuts that were found were cuts of a person that knew what they were doing. Like a doctor. Someone knew what they were doing. They were cutting them up like they were supposed to not damage.
Cut them up and drop them back somewhere.
Yeah, and they would drop back at the alley. That's what I'm saying. So, I wanted to write a story about it. But I was told, man, that you're gonna open up a can of worms.
You have to look up. This the can of worm. This is the whole thing. Your license and this and that. Rich people who got money, they need certain thing, and people in the hood, they can run through that shit and find
yeah.
Give them a hitter, whoever. Because there's a lot of things go on with even in funeral homes and stuff like that. I'm telling you, we might think it's not moving like that, but it's moving. It's all types of ways, man. And people ain't speaking up on it. People die about it or whatever. Shit. And people start listening to me, and it was big, and it moved, and everybody started listening. The world started listening to me, and everybody's just there. Millions and millions of people. I'm a target. Right now, they don't care about what we can say what we want. But if that shit people start hearing, okay. That's the thing. That's when you got organized, when people take that step. That's why it's no more leaders. Because after they killed the Panthers, Marcus Garvey, all our leaders shot down. We scared to step up. Even Farrakhan. I love Farrakhan. All the Muslims. But you can't be running around talking about, black man, stand up, this and that. If you make a move and show the move that you're powerful, then everybody else gonna move. Ain't nobody moving. It's control. If it's money and this and that, you're gonna talk and preach. I don't see I'm a real come from that cloth. Where's all the action? Don't try to test me and say, what you doing? I'm here. Where my soldiers at? Where the move? I step out there, just be, oh yeah, black stepped out there. That was good for it. But the next couple of days, he gone. That's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing changed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For what the Panthers did and what all of they did. They made them as a terrorist, but they made a big change. Remember that, kids, Black Panthers, they made a big change. Malcolm X, big change. Muhammad Ali, big change. Michael Jackson, Prince, all of them, big change. Clyde Davis, P. Diddy and all of them, they the ones on that side.
Yeah.
Got turned out. Clyde Davis been like that. He took down Shaka Khan. Let's go before hip hop and all of that.
Right.
Other people from what he did, Phyllis Hyman, all of that. Y'all got to know that game. Studio 54, that's where it started at.
Right.
Michael and them was young. There's cocaine, there's gay, there's all that there. I'm molding you at the age, you're like 12 years old, up there like that, Rich, and they got them all up in there. They mold them into that way. Usher, he fell into the trap because Clyde taught Diddy. That's how Diddy. See, ain't nobody gonna mess with Diddy right now. Diddy got everything. He's protected with his own shit, man. If they got that home security, you believe there's so many powerful people that came in them parties. That's why they ain't going. That's just gonna die right down.
It already died. You don't hear about that no more.
You know how they look at Kelsey, how they looking at a black woman. They don't give a fuck what that bitch is at. That's how they really thinking. But some people's like, Paul, you don't do that. Of course we don't do that to our sister. But the way how they got it, come on. They don't give a fuck. You don't learn that game. The more you climb to the top and this and that. Look at when the Source was out, everybody, dog, Benzino, man, everybody, from all labels,
from all over,
Dog went. There's whatever. I don't see not one or two or some come out and have the hand. Now come on, you started Source. We can, put them in a position or something like this to show you how shit is. This is the game. This is Monopoly. This is what it is. You know what I mean? But I don't see nothing that it can be like we're gonna fuck with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or anything like that. And that's like in my hood, even with me, or anywhere else. Because it's like nobody really fucking cares. That's what I'm trying to say. Nobody really fucking cares.
Right.
The
Unless you got something to offer.
right. But the real people that care without money, I'm talking about put money out the way. And that's what I'm saying, care without money.
Mm-hmm.
Without money. I know you
Right.
gotta eat, but I'd rather be around a motherfucker who don't care about no fucking money. Who
Right.
know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be around you selling.
Loyalty.
Yeah, I can't sell you out for that. Somebody said for this, that I don't think like that. I don't never see people, break up fights. Like I be around people be like, yo, I don't like that dude. You know what I'm saying? Because he always be looking, he always got that. When you put that in a person's head and he be like, yeah, I seen him, man. He ain't all that too. Where he from? I don't know. They ready to get him.
Yeah.
What? That's the thing. And then you gotta have somebody to be like, man, leave that dude alone, man. He got a mom, she got this and that, man. He ain't bother you. You feeling like that.
Yeah.
Or nigga can go, word, black. That's the thing. We need dudes around like that.
Yeah.
Somebody who can say, yo, Tupac, don't do this. Like my man said, if one of the outlaws, he would have been there, Tupac would have been alive. Because
Right.
ain't nobody around there to stop. A lot of our niggas that got killed out there in Boston, nobody wasn't there to be like, boom, they eased them on. Yeah, you need to get that. Oh, they
Yeah.
gotta handle that. There wasn't no talk of how niggas make shit.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
gatekeeping. That's the same way, like I said, like Chubby Chub, when he came in, he started eating on everybody.
Right.
Now, y'all got him in, and all you heard was his name.
Yeah.
See the big picture? Do you
Yeah.
remember Clinton Spots?
Yeah.
Static Collector and all of them? They was in the hood. They say they culture, but they made it. They was around all of us, right? Ain't nobody reached out and said, yo, let me get my man, pull him up.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. You know,
See, that's the thing.
That's the thing that I don't never understand that.
That's why I said nobody cared. That's why I'm trying to get it with Zeno. Zeno, if he went down, if he a brother and everybody knew him in the industry like that and this and that, and he doing the source, why nobody reach out and say, hey, come on, man? Because they know you in that position what he do. They know what he can do or whatever.
Yeah. Everybody's for self, and everybody wants to have that like I'm the man, position. Like you gotta come through me or you're under me.
Yeah.
And I
You ain't gotta give me no money. All you got to do is show, yo, bring me in that position. Call me, yo, right here is where it at. What I'm gonna do, I'm already in my thing. That's just like you got a job construction, you in, yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna with this with the boss. You just make them moves. You want it, boom. Ain't nobody giving that. Everybody in Boston is holding information on each other.
Yeah.
And they only do certain or whatever. It's no pulling nobody. That's the separation with that right there.
Yeah.
Everybody in different in that way.
And that's why one of the reasons why you don't see me out there no more, because I seen it. I seen it happening, with the music, this person here, this person, and this person talking about this person. And, I'm in the middle because I know both parties, and I'm not going to get in the middle. If anything, I can stop the beef or like, why are you envying this guy?
Right.
Let's try to get down and see the movement and help push this person because he's popping right now.
Right. You can get twisted up and they come at you.
Yeah.
Bullshit. So sometimes you can be like, damn, man, it wasn't like that. Like I said, I get caught up with it, speaking truth.
Yeah.
Speaking what it is. Oh, you said this. That's the fucking truth. It's a problem.
Yeah.
So that's why either you can't handle it, don't ask me.
Right.
Or don't, whatever. Or if I'm I'm older than you and I see this shit coming already, why can I tell you, oh, you don't know, G, it's like this. This new shit.
Yeah.
What new shit? What new shit is this? I know the game is the same. The people change. That's what I know.
Yeah.
So tell me what's different.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all changing the game, man.
Right.
It ain't never been this way.
No.
Y'all got fucking rules on top of rules. Y'all rules, if those are the rules, that's too much shitting on each other. But this is what you're here. That's how, the music business is a shady deal, this and that. That don't mean you got to act like one, motherfucker.
yeah, I get it, man. Yeah, you know,
Like I got my publishing, I got an album. I hate when a person say my album. Yo, you ain't even got a hit. How the fuck you gonna get an album? Stop talking about an album. Then you're doing videos. Why? That's waste of money. You want a hit. These niggas out here, I don't care. You can talk about these songs and how they out there, they fucked up. But they fucking dropping, motherfucker can sit back and drop a single and let it ride for 2 years and make money off of single.
Yeah.
A
It's,
single.
they're not focusing on a hit. They're just putting music out there just to put music and put videos out. Not they have no structure of it. That's what I see. There's like no structure behind it. You know, I've been to studios where they structure the music. They say, well, this is how we're going to do this song. You know, we're going to put this song. We're going to need this singer to tweak this. You know, we got to make a hit, and they make them. You know, you got to go in there with a game plan, not just write a song, go in there and hope for it to be a hit. No, you know,
one thing I like about Kendrick Lamar, I don't care. I've been watching Kendrick since he, you know, I watch out the right people who spit, who's telling a story, because I go through problems and I listen to music too. Yeah. So when I was hearing Kendrick coming up with his mixtapes and all that shit and spitting, I said, yo, he's hot, he's fire. And I'm looking at him now, how he brought one whole West, his hometown together. Mm-hmm. On a movement, dog, with his music. And he got that same Tupac spirit, that Panther spirit, all in movement, because everything is not watered down with him. Mm-hmm. Hip hop, that's not water. That's why he said the fake shit, how you sell. Like Sexy Red. Everybody dogs Sexy Red, how she, okay, we know how she is. She a ghetto ass, whatever, how she be. Here's a woman that was on her fucking porch. She heard. She fell in love and she wrote a rhyme to her boyfriend. That shit went viral. Record labels and everybody seeing it. She became the Sexy Red. She goes to school and promote the children see her. She's at every fucking high school. See the game, the hustle.
Yeah.
Her team is around her. She's building as she moves. Yeah. Her shit just climbed. She ain't gonna be around forever. You can't. When she gets like 40 or 50 years old, she can't play the songs she had. Like us old school right now, our old school people traveling now. They're getting paid because of the LL Cool J, the movement with the rock bell, and all the old school motherfuckers doing shows now. They coming out, getting paid. You know what I mean? They songs are hits. We all know those hits. If Rakim come down now, he got about 9 hits. KRS got about 20 hits.
Yeah, well, I heard he's coming out with something new. KRS-One. I mean, Rakim with another. Yeah,
he's coming. But I'm just saying that if them dudes can do a show, because you know they hits. Slick Rick, everybody. Mm-hmm. You know they hits. Fat Boys, if they were still know they hits.
Right.
Houdini, you know they hits. The
Guru.
All that Guru, you know that Guru got hits. Hits from the 90s until now, everybody just stopped with these hits. And you got these kids picking, this is the kids picking this type of music because that's what I ain't saying Lil Baby and all of them are bad and this and that, what they saying and how it is, but it's what you passing on to them.
Yeah.
You know what you're saying. You already there. You know what I mean? All the money y'all got, now it's time to go in your hood. Shit. You motherfuckers go in your hood and start organizing. That's what time it is.
Stop building.
Building. Not just say, I donated to this school. We got this football game. No, stop
No.
putting into books and stop building. Make some more soldiers and kings and make some more money, motherfuckers. You want to hear lawyer, doctor, this and that. We need motherfucking scientists,
Yeah.
motherfuckers who know mathematics and who know how to go walk in a court case and tear them up for our people. We need that. We ain't got nobody. What you want to be when you want to grow up, little man? I want to be rapper. Why you want to be a rapper? Because I seen Little Baby.
Or basketball player, or basketball player, or
or
something.
basketball player, or football. They don't.
Yeah.
We was growing up. We used to be firefighter, policeman, construction, electric,
Lawyers,
huh?
lawyers,
Lawyers.
everything.
We are thinking. We're not thinking like that no more. None of our kids. When that COVID came out, it fucked a lot of people up because these kids wasn't taking these laptops and work at home. They were smoking weed, and it dumbed them. That's why nobody it didn't pass. It didn't jump back. COVID fucked up the whole fucking Boston. Fucked up a lot of goddamn kids too.
Yeah.
For real. The whole school system design. They getting ahead. MECO, all of that. Charter schools. They buying up these shit.
Yeah.
The
Harvard, they're buying everything, man. They got mad things.
Yeah.
If you go to Cambridge, man, and you see the schools own all that.
All that.
All that, and they charging these students to go to Harvard, $500,000 for a degree that they're not even going to use when they graduate.
Oh man.
So now you graduate from Harvard and Burke and you got a degree
in them apartments.
Yeah, and
20,000 fucking month.
Right. And so you graduate a degree owing almost $1 million in debts. So how are you gonna pay that if you can't go out and get a job that's gonna pay you that type of money? I mean, some do because they're connected. Some of the people, but the ones that are not connected and go to Harvard, man, you will rest of your life working to pay back that money.
Oh yeah, they're gonna work you for the rest of your life for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The way how, like I said, it's all designed how Boston, even from Mayor White and all of that, and Mayor Menino and all of them, the deals they made. When Mayor White came in and was supposed to been, he made the deal with James Brown, and then when it came to Dr. King and all of that to stop that, the riots and shit was going on. But it was riots on Blue Ave. Why you think that shit was tore down before they really rebuilt that shit? But anyway, it was some deal. So the way they did Dr. King when they made that statue, that was another thing I didn't see. You need to get rid of them statues all down there then. What about Peter Faneuil? He sold slaves. Faneuil Hall. Tear that fucking statue down. He on a horse standing this long. You know how many slaves that motherfucker sold? Everybody on that duck tour, riding around that duck tour. And they saying all these heroes and these statues, man, they all slave, man. Come on, man. They on there. Our ancestors are buried under that.
Yeah.
Statues are on top. All our history and all our shit is in that ground.
Yeah. I guess that's why they wanted to change Dudley Station. They wanted to change the name because I guess
because Mr. Dudley was a slave owner.
Right.
He was a slave owner too. See, the people peeped that, and he got people pushing it. The real who pushing it, but some people will wake up and so if it's like that, it's a lot of things they can change around. Then they're not going for how they look. They're already taking over that whole station. All down there is gonna be white after a while. How they moving? It ain't gonna be predominant blacks or Spanish and all of that. A lot of that's gonna switch up. They're gonna keep flooding the streets with the fentanyl and that's another thing. This is why I tell people that the United States, the world, they got control over this drug shit. Don't think they don't. I seen these motherfuckers put out ICE and took that shit back because ICE was getting people high for 24 hours. People didn't come back, so they wasn't making no money. And that's when they came with the crack. And then they hit with the Cisco. They tried Cisco too.
Yeah.
See, it was a plan. See, the thing about it, people don't know the drug game, how the Italians and all of that came about because they don't want no more leaders waking up.
Right.
So if they keep y'all in drugs, you can't think.
Right.
You'll go against each other. They can sit and say, in the next 2 years, Mr. Willie already came up with the plan. Willie Lynch came up with the plan he learned us, and he went to every slave owner and he said, I'll show you how to control these black people from Africa. I'll show you how to control, because he studied them. He studied us. When we go to war, and we fought Vietnam War, and we came back dead, the scientists would go in our bodies, autopsy, see how he died, fix you up, for your parents and this and that. Next thing you know, he's like, hey, do you know what's in black people? What is this? Some melon and this and that. So they started experimenting on us. That's how a lot of that Tuskegee, that shit, all this diseases, all shit. We don't die. We fucking multiply a lot. But it's like when Malcolm X came up with it, like he said, it's a mad scientist. He says, listen, let me tell y'all something. You take black coffee and you take some milk and you just pour a little bit of milk. And the more milk you pour in it, what color you get?
Green.
That's how that came about, man. So they already know who we are, man. They already know. It's we don't know. We don't know who we are.
Right. Because they can't, yeah.
When you find out you was a king and your queen was a queen, rubies and that, we was fucking, we got flipped and took over, just slave, niggas, just robbed.
Yeah.
And we humble. We more,
we humble,
saying?
Yeah.
We took a little bit of this Christianity, whatever man named up, didn't really see who our really leader was, which was God in them ways, lost that, you know what I mean? Like getting, if the man took the Bible, he read all that shit and he said, okay, we're going to make it our way. That's what he did.
Mm-hmm. Man-made written.
Written all that. I'm just saying how the world is. It's like, we just have to fight. Just keep it up, man. First, we got to organize. That's all we got to do first.
Right. Organize.
And we can talk about this all day, man.
Yeah.
But if we ain't organizing and getting people together and talk, meet up and move right, and like these people here find time, DJs and rappers, they find time. Sunday, y'all, all right, meet at the garage. Where you gonna be? I don't know. We're gonna put this together. They there smoking. Some dude's in front, right there. You pull up. He's sitting down with his pad, chilling, like the old days, like moving the rank like soldiers. And I'm sitting there jealous as hell because I'm thinking about why my Boston dudes ain't doing it like this. You got all these. There's so many producers down here. They're not even charging niggas like that. Niggas in Boston, I gotta eat, man. I want this. You ain't made a hit out here to be coming to you. You a studio, you trying to get on. If I make something and you make something that's good, if I get on, you get on. We'll make a hit together. They not sharing like that.
Yeah. Too much selfishness out here is what I see.
DJs working together. They go against each other like in a way like they're with different parties. If everybody get together and one say we tell them promoters, for y'all to get us, y'all gotta pay us. Everybody stick to that one fucking price and get it. You'll get it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I know when I work, I tell them I don't want a stack. Y'all think I'm playing? You gonna get? You want a party to rock? Some entertainment? I don't like nobody sitting down on my party. You ain't sitting down at a DJ Black's party, and you know that, Vic.
I know. They be rocking. We be rocking it. We be rocking.
You're not. So, I guarantee you that.
So what are you doing in North Carolina? Are you DJing there? And if you still, how's it going for you? How's it going for you?
It's going real good. I got the radio station going down right here. I mean, let me see. As you see, well, I can't even show you now. But I got it going on. Got the station with QuickTime. I brought QuickTime down here, adds it up in Boston. Then we hooked up a couple of DJs down here, DJ Carter Boy and DJ Mike Scott. They on the radio station as QuickTime as well because they got the followers down North Carolina road. We be hooking up with people in New Orleans, Mississippi, Louisiana. You know, there's DJs, not just because I was with Fleet one time and I feel I paid for Fleet and it's like I'm doing their work or whatever. I just felt it's nothing like every time we do something we gotta put in if we networking and this and that. And I couldn't keep up with it. So they end up booting me out or whatever, how anybody hating on me got me. I don't care because I've been in this long enough to know this is, I could do it this way by myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? In a way, I'm already radio personnel and this and that. I rock any club. I don't care if I'm person come in, I'm a crowd reader. You know what I'm saying? They love me down here and it's unity. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got called for the thing tonight. Plus, they be having a DJ spinoff. That's on August 3rd. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be in Boston. I got a 30 minutes set to do in Franklin Park. You know what I'm saying? Chief Rockamodi down there. Benzino's going to be there.
Okay, Dog's going to be there?
Yeah, Dog's going to be there. You know what I'm saying? He's coming. And then you got September 6th, the Legends. You know what I'm saying? That's happening at Strand Theater. Let me see. A lot of, there's a thought that in the 4th, you got to watch out for Gurky Entertainment. Gurky got a thing.
Oh, Gurky, my man.
Gurky's the one be moving. You know, that's my man.
Yeah.
You know, Gurky moves real good, man. Like he's pot, without him in the hood sometimes, it's like, you know how I used to be, Vic, when I used to get people, who want me to do something. And I'm not about all that penmanship and this and that, but it'll be like a connection. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't about it. I make the connection and this and that, and people who know how to work that. And Gurky been working things for a long time.
Right.
And he was the first one to bring up rappers in the Harlem Community School.
Right.
I'm talking about like Rakim, Eric B. Rakim, Bismarck, Cheese, Word 'em Up, Cheese Mouth, and a few other groups. So they were all there. That's how that was first coming up when rappers was coming in. That was in the 80s. So
it was it was through Gurky's nephew.
Yeah.
That we ended up and I ended up going to New York with Herb to get him signed to Def Jams with his cousin, what was his name that died?
I forgot.
No, the guy from Run DMC's DJ.
Oh, Jam Master Jay.
Yeah, Master J.
And his cousin Stephon.
Yeah.
Steph was around. Yeah, I'm looking for Stephon, man. See, people don't know we was around Run DMC and all that involved. People don't know, like for me, let me tell y'all something. By me being with the Source magazine, man, and Dog flying me up, man, you don't know how many people that I met. Stars, Little Kim, just talking with these people in the lobby, the Brat, a lot of people had cussed out LeBrat. I'm sorry, LeBrat, about Boston, because Boston yelled at LeBrat, fuck you, because she didn't want to talk to them. And they all like, fuck you, bitch. Do all that. But that's how that went down. That was in the lobby, and talking to Pam Grier, how as a Black woman, her doing these, you know how Pam Grier come from the movie Coffee, how she was that Black woman back in the 70s. And she told me, what she had to go through in Hollywood, in these movies and stuff. And it never stops. No matter what you do, it's part of, she always say it's part of the movement. That's what she's saying. She was an old vet, and we took that picture, you know what I'm saying? Missy Elliott, a lot of them. What's up, Pam? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But a lot of that was going on, man, with the Source. Busy B, Starsky, Busy B was around, a lot of that. And Vic, you was around. Vic was around Vic act like he was a big rapper, yo. Yo.
Hey, I was the money guy. I was the guy behind the scene, man.
Vic could have been the Suge Knight dude. You know what I mean? Vic was that dude, quiet, but Vic was the money, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I said, yo, them times with Venom, remember with Venom?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. The movement was real out here.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of
You know,
acting, a lot of shows going on in Boston, and they didn't close nothing up yet. They didn't close no clubs. They didn't close things. Things was,
right.
labels was paying. People was eating. So with the wise guys, Mayor Menino, God rest his soul, they all seen if these wise guys, if Benzie and these dudes wake up, they're gonna be eating forever. They're
Hmm.
gonna organize. Too much influence was going
Hmm.
on in that Boston when that group and
Yeah,
everybody was together.
yeah.
So that's why they say we have to get this leader. We got anything that went down, cases was coming,
Oh
fighting with
yeah.
fighting with the Rough Riders,
Yeah.
do all that was down there.
You know,
I was down there. Me and my brother Berger was down there when that
yeah,
went.
but but they were trying to break it up. But Cass says, that's our boy Trevor. He got caught up
Right,
with
Trevor.
that.
Trev hit me every day with a text. You talked to Trev yet?
No, I ain't spoke. I mean, he's up. I don't know where he's at.
So what I'm gonna do?
My
I'm gonna
son's
see
up
you.
there though. My
Listen,
son's up there in Pennsylvania, so I don't know if he
listen.
knows
What I'm
Trev.
gonna do, Vic. I'm gonna send. You still got your same number, right?
Yeah, man.
Phone
Yeah.
number. I think I still got it. I'm gonna look on my phone. But I'm gonna send you Trev's number, right? And all he does is text. He'll say good morning and this and that. What up, Vic? This you tell him who you
Yeah.
are. Went through
Yeah.
Black Boom because he wrote a book called The Ten Commandments.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, Trev know who I am. Trev knows
yeah,
who I
he'll know.
am.
He'll love to hear from you. He keep
Yeah.
on connect. I'm with
Yeah.
Trev every day.
Yeah.
Trev every day, man. Me and
Yeah.
Trev always talk and stay,
You know,
yo.
it's funny, what that happened um with the basketball player, and he got caught up in that
Paul Pierce.
with Paul Pierce and stuff, and then
That shit. See that?
yeah, oh Trev, yeah,
See that? He said
yeah,
happy Sunday. Hit me with a text every time.
okay,
Every day we stay in church. I said, you winning, dog. Well, every day he wake up, you winning. I'm going to work out, Black. I'm going to this and that.
yeah.
He,
So,
and I connect everybody with his number. So I make sure everybody who got his number, he stay. He'll sit back and hit everybody with text, yo.
right. Trev, and Trev is a good dude. Trev got a good
Yeah,
heart, man. He just got caught up with the wrong people.
that night, yo, I'm gonna tell you, man. We down there, man. I left early, man. I was with some girl. I had to remember that I used to drive the trucks.
Yes,
I had
yes,
the big, I think I had the Hangman 3 truck or the main, no, I had the Hangman 3 truck. And Mike had the Made Man truck. And we was leaving anyway. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
We had left that. And when we left, Mike, Ross, all of them was down there. We left from there because we was making our move. You know what I mean? From the garage and all that, we was gone.
right.
About 3-4 hours went by. That's when we heard about that shit.
Mm.
The next morning, they came to Hilltop Records. Debbie Kim, Fox 25 News Show on the camera. DJ Block. You was down there, Benzino. We was like, yo, Benzino, make sure everybody eat out here. We good. There's no trouble like that. That's what we said. They did the commercial. That's how I kept my drops. When they were saying when Debbie Kim, I was trying to get that video they got. I'm trying. They did a video. It was all on the news when me and Mo and everybody was in it. My brother was standing right there. All of that. But Fox 25 News got that. I'm trying to find that to get that footage. But yeah, and that shit happened because that was crazy, man. I just feel like the feds got involved because of the basketball player,
Right.
and just because of Red Auerbach. You know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
pull strings when it comes to Boston, yo. And if I pay this much for this, yo, what's he doing? And Paul, you down there hanging. You can't be around if I go to, like I said, you get somebody from out of town, come in another town, and you don't check your surroundings and don't know what it is, you're gonna get checked.
Yeah.
And I don't care if I'm in another town and chicks coming up to me, and I'm this and that, I always be like this. I ain't gonna move because who's this? Who sent this chick? Or who's this chick? Why is this chick over here with me? I don't care what she doing. It's always a motive because that's why I be telling dudes when y'all leave the state and y'all come to another state and niggas want to figure how y'all out to break out Boston, y'all not organized. Y'all sitting there girls. And y'all be like, oh, I got me a little shorty for the night. Set up. That happened to me with long story short, with Simply Hood. We went out to Baltimore and one dude in the car met this bad chick. She got in the van with us. She said, oh, let's go over here. I know where the other girls at and party. We in the hood in Baltimore. There was this club. Ain't nothing but niggas came out. Yo, we kicked her out. I was like, she got out. She's like, come on, all right, we coming. Closed the door. We took off. People don't know that setup. They don't know that how that is. That happened to me when I was with Derek Korcher going to New York. You know, took out bombers, man, messing with girls. So you got to learn that game too. You got, it's just crazy. You can't be on the road with just, thinking you got to be organized, got to be aware because everybody's in this for something.
Right. Well, right. I get it. So, you want to send any shout outs to anyone, man, before we shut it down?
Shout out to Boston, Massachusetts. I'm saying the whole Boston, not just Dorchester, Rockland, Boston, Mass, home of the champs. Shout out to MSD, Mel G. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people, man. Terror, Wise Guys, shout out Gurky, all my soldiers, man, that's moving. Four Corners is where we from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I already know.
That's what it is. 3 for the strikes. Y'all ain't mean to be early like breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's been on this book. I can't see everybody on the books because we, Vic got it hooked up that we ain't like this. But I'm going to tell you something. Love all of y'all. And I'll see y'all when I come up there in August.
Yeah. I love you too, Black. And we'll tune in. We'll tune in. Try to come out to the show on September 6th. If I'm not busy, I know I gotta be in New York.
I'm not gonna be there September 6th, but they're gonna be up there. Yeah.
Oh, I think I'll be in New York for a fashion show, but I'll try to pull up when you come down to do the Franklin Park. Hit me up, tell me you in town, and I come down here.
I'm gonna send you all that.
All right, cool, man. Love you, bro. And stay safe, man. Shout out to North Carolina and everybody out there. Y'all already know the vibes. Yeah. My man DJ Black 617 in the building. Y'all know the vibes.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, that's my man DJ Black. All the way from, he's out in North Carolina. He's originally from Boston, Massachusetts. Yo, dude's phenomenal. Great guy, great DJ. He'll be out here on, I think he said the 4th. You'll be in Franklin Park. Tune up, pull up, do whatever you gotta do, because we're gonna be out there. I'm gonna try to pull up and and have this fun that we always have when he's out here. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. I got another guest coming on Sunday. Film director and actor by the name of Kyle. Can't remember his last name right now off my head, but I will be posting it up today or tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in, and and I'll see you next week. Thank you guys for tuning in, and y'all already know the vibes. Peace, love, respect. I'm out of here. Peace.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.